اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa marhaban bikum. When you look at the board, you will see this single letter which is lam. This lam is a single letter from among the letters of the Arabic language, and as we have learned previously that some of these letters in the Arabic language could have the meaning of a word. And these letters are letters like ba, ba. This ba, do you know it means with and even in sometimes. Also, the letter hamza could be used as an interrogative particle. Like when I say atalibun anta, are you a student? Can you see this means that everything, even the letters of the Arabic language, are so important because these letters could connote different meanings. Now the letter lam, it is no exception because this letter even has different types of usages. Today we want to look at one of the uses of the letter lam. This use we call it lamul amr, which means the imperative or command lam. This lam, whenever it appears before a present tense verb, being it a goib, that is the third person present tense verb, or the al-mutakallim, which is this first person present tense verb, this letter could be attached to it, and first it will make the present tense verb to carry sukun instead of dhamma. To clarify this, let me give an example with two words. The first word we have is liyadhhab. To make it in a sentence, I will say liyadhhab kullu talibin ila al-madrasati. Second, I will say linadhhab. In a sentence, I will say linadhhab ma'a. Now, what is the meaning of the first one? Liyadhhab kullu talibin ila al-madrasati. It simply means every student, each and every student should go to this school. And the second, linajlis ma'a, in English we can simply translate this to mean let's sit together. Now I told you this lam, which is preceding these two words, is called lamul amr, which means the command lam. What does that mean? It means that whenever this lam, which is pronounced as li, whenever it appears like this, it has the meaning to fi'l amr. It connotes the meaning of command. Because when I say liyadhhab kullu talibin ila al-madrasati, I'm simply saying every student should go to the class or to the school. When I say linadhhab ma, I'm simply say let's sit together. This is coming in the meaning of a command tense. And as I've mentioned earlier, this lam tajzimul fi'l, it makes the verb coming after it to carry sukun, because we know verbs originally will have dhamma. I will say yadhhabu kullu talibin ila al-madrasati. Every student is going to the school. But because of this lam, I now say liyadhhab with sukun. So today the topic is on lamul amr, the command lam, and we have a lot of examples that you are going to learn in this lesson. So stay patient and stay tuned from beginning to the end. And also in this lesson we are also going to be learning another very important thing, and that is whenever a present tense verb, don't worry, I'm going to give you an example. Whenever a present tense verb is coming as a response to request being made or to command that is being made. An example, if I should tell somebody that go there, you will find him. In the Arabic language, I will simply say idhhab hunak tajidhu. Go there, you will find him. Can you see? So the word tajidhu is the present tense which is serving as the response. Meaning, I'm saying if you go there, you are going to find him. Go there first, then you will find him. So tajidhu, you can say not longer tajidu, rather tajidhu with sukun. I can say iqra'hu jayyidan, read it very well. Tafhamhu, you will understand it, not tafhamuhu. This is because the present tense verb which is serving as a response to this request is now coming as an answer. Read it very well. When you read, the answer will be that you will understand it. I can say asri tajidhu, rush, you will find him. Can you see? MashaAllah. And before we move on, we are still on a book, Durus al-Lughat al-Arabiya. And for those of us who have not purchased their copies, I advise you to go further to a bookstore to get yours, or click on the description box to download the PDF file of this. Or also you can get the English version of this book, which is called the Medina Arabic course, on the link which I've placed for you in the description box. That is my affiliate link in the Amazon, and if you purchase through the link, I will get a little commission, inshallah. So we are now on lesson 13, Ad-Dars al-Thalith Ashar, and this is a conversation between the teacher and some of the students. Al-Hasanu, a student, says, Ya Ustadhu, lam afham dars al-amsi jayyidan. I did not understand yesterday's lesson. The teacher said, Iqra'hu marratan ukhra. Read it again. Tafhamhu. You will understand it. Can you see? The word tafhamhu is carrying sukun. Tafham. This is because it is responding. Teacher said, read it again. And the answer will be that you will understand it. Insha'Allah. Khudhu dafatirakum. Take your notebooks. Yakhudhu tullabu dafatirahum. The students are now taking their notebooks. Muhammadun says, Lam ajid daftari ya ustadi. I do not find my book or my teacher. Oh teacher. Al-Mudarris says, Ibhaf jayyidan. Search very well. Tajidhu. You find it. Tajidhu. Insha'Allah. Huwa dhu gulabin asfar. It has a yellow cover. Alaysa kadhalik. Is not so? Muhammad said, Bala, exactly. Ha huwa dha. Here it is. Ali said, Bilbabi rajulun yuridu an yadkhula. At the door, there is a man who wants to enter. Al-Mudarris says, Liyadkhul. You can see the word li. Liyadkhul. He should enter. This is a command. Meaning, udkhul, enter. Liyadkhul, let him enter. Al-Rajulu, the man now says, Ana mumarridun. I'm a nurse. Fi mustashfa al-jami'ati, in the university hospital. Uridu an akhudha tullaba judud al-tat'im. I want to take the new students for vaccination, for vaccine. Al-Mudarris says, khudhuhum, take them. لِيَذْهَبِ الطُّلَّابُ الْجُدُدُ إِلَى الْمُسْتَشْفَى. The new students should go to the hospital. وَلْيَرْجِعُوا بَعْدَ التَّطْعِيمِ. And they should return after the vaccination. Al-Mudarris says, now at this point, يَخْرُجُ الطُّلَّابُ الْجُدُدُ. The new students are going out. وَهُمْ ثَلَاثَةٌ. And they are 3. Isma'u ya ikhwan. The teacher said, listen, oh brothers. سيزور المعهد غدا وفد من إحدى جامعات Nigeria. Tomorrow, a group or a committee or even a section, or maybe let's say a group of people will be visiting our institution from one of the universities of Nigeria. فلا يجب أحد ولا يتأخر. No one should be absent and no one should come late. وَلْيَلْبَسْ كُلُّ طَالِبٍ ثَوْبًا جَمِيلًا. And every student should wear a beautiful cloth. لِنَقْرَأَ الدَّرْسَ الْآن. Let's read the lesson now. لِنَقْرَأ. You can see لام الأمر. تعال يا أدنان. قم O Adnan. واكتب هذه الآية على السبورة. And write this lesson, this verse on the board. Adnan said, لِيَكْتُبْ عَلِيٌّ. Ali should write. You can say لِيَكْتُبْ عَلِيٌّ فَإِنَّ خَطَّهُ أَجْمَلُ مِنْ خَطِّي. Because his handwriting is more beautiful than mine. Al-Mudarris said, اكتب يا Ali. Oh Ali, writes. بعد فراغه من الكتاب. After he finished from writing, من يقرأها. The teacher said, who is going to read? Al-Hasan says, لِيَقْرَأها Muhammad. Muhammad should read. فَإِنَّهُ قَارِئٌ ذو صوت جميل. Because he's a reciter with a very nice voice. Muhammad says, بعد الاستعاذة والبسملة. After the أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم, he said, فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانُ إِلَى طَعَامِهِ. Said every man, Allah say in the Quran that every soul, every human being should look at his food, should look onto his food. فَلْيَنْظُرِ. This is LAM al-Amr. And this LAM al-Amr, whenever it is appearing before a word like fa and wa, it will carry sukun instead of the kisra. So that's why we can say faliyanzur, not faliyanzur, rather faliyanzur. Anwar said, Ya Ustad, oh teacher, uridu an akhruj, I want to go out. المدرس says لا يخرج أحد في أثناء الدرس. No one goes out during the course of the lesson. الزبير says ورأساه ورأساه. Oh my head, oh my head. In the Arabic language, you say ورأساه. Oh my head. This is called an-nudba, and we shall discuss it as we move further in this lesson, inshallah. Al-Mudarris says, Ma bika ya Zubair? What is wrong with you, O Zubair? Al-Zubair says, Bi suda'un shadid. I have a serious headache. This is like saying, oh my head, In Arabic you say, warasa, warasa, oh my head, wabatna, mashallah. Now Al-Mudarris said, idhab ila al-mustashfa. Go to the hospital. وَلْيَذْهَبْ مَعَكَ أَحَدُ زُمَلَائِكَ فِي السَّكَنِ. And one of your colleagues in the hostel should follow you. فَلْيَذْهَبْ مَعِي أَدْنَانِ. Then Az-Zubair said, Adnan should follow me. فَلْيَذْهَبْ. You can see, this lesson we have already learned 3 things. The first one is that is when a verb is coming as jawaban lil talab, when a present tense verb is coming as a response to a request. Second, we have learned lam al-amr, the lam of command, lam of imperative. And lastly, we have also learned an-nudba. And as we move further, we will expand this. Before anything, let's quickly solve this little question, these few questions. The first one says, Ajib anil asilatil ati, answer the following questions. Number 1, لماذا جاء الممرض إلى الفصل? Why did the nurse come to the class? The answer is that جاء الممرض إلى الفصل ليأخذ الطلاب الجدد للتطعيم. The nurse came to the class to take the new students for vaccination. Number 2, we have من أين يأتي الوفد إلى المعهد? Where is those groups? Where is the group coming to the institute? Where are they coming from? We say يأتي الوفد من إحدى جامعات Nigeria. This group are coming from one of the universities of Nigeria. Number 3, we have من الذي كتب الآية على السبورة. We say okay, كتب الآية في السبورة علي. Now Ali wrote the verse on the board. ومن الذي قرأها, and who read it? We say قرأها محمد. Muhammad read it. Now moving on to the topic of lam al-amr, the explanation of the book. We have liyadkhul. The word liyadkhul, هذه lam al-amr. This lam coming before the word yadkhul, it is called the lam of imperative or the lam of command. تدخل على الفعل المضارع. This lam is usually introduced into a present tense verb. وتجزمه, and it causes the present tense verb to carry sukun, as we can see here, liyadkhul. وتفيد الأمر, and it indicates and it portrays the meaning of command. It gives the meaning of what? Command. تدخل على فعل الغائب والمتكلم. This lam is also introduced into the third person present tense verb or the first person present tense verb. An example, we have ليجلس كل طالب في مكانه. Every student should sit in their seats, in their place. And we have linajlis ma'a, let's sit together. Yajlis is coming as the third person form, while najlis is also coming in the first person plural form. We have lamul amri maksuratun. The lam of command is usually carrying kisra. وَتُسَكَّنُ بَعْدَ الْوَاوِ وَالْفَاءِ وَثُمَّ. But this lam will be made to carry sukun if it is appearing after wa, like waliyadhab, or after fa, like faliyadkhul, or after thumma, like thumma liyadkhul. Do you understand? Thumma liyadkhul, mashallah. Now we have exercise here, and from here we're going to learn a lot of uses of this lam. استخرج ما في الدرس من أمثلة لام الأمر. You are to go back to the lesson and bring out all of the examples that we have in the lesson conversation between the teacher Hassan, Muhammad Ali, and the rest of the students where the lam al-amr are being used. So you can bring them forth and write them and memorize them. Number 2, we have أين لام الأمر فيما يأتي. You are to indicate the lam of command, the lam of imperative in the following sentences. وَضُبِطَهَا بِشَكْلٍ. And you have to record the ending of the lam. Is it carry sukun? And also record the present tense verb. Number one, we have ليذهب الطلاب الجدد إلى المدير. That is, the new student should go to the principal. Here, ليذهب is supposed to be carrying sukun, but we'll make it ليذهب. Why? Because of the next letter, which is also lam with sukun. So when two sukuns come, the first one is being made to carry kisra. That's why we have ليذهب الطلاب الجدد إلى المدير. وَلِيَرْجِعُوا بَعْدَ مُقَابَلَتِهِ, and they should return after meeting with him. So وَلِيَرْجِعُوا, now the lam here will be carrying sukun because it is appearing after wa. Number two, we have لِيَكْتُبِ الطُّلَّابُ الْأَجْوِبَةَ بِالْحِبْرِ الْأَزْرَقِ أَوِ الْأَسْوَدِ. The students should write the answers with a green ink pen or a black ink pen. So the word لِيَكْتُبِ is also with kisra because of the lam in the at-tullab. Number three, we have لِنَذْهَبْ إِلَى الْمَكْتَبَةِ وَلِنَقْرَأِ الصُّحُفَ وَالْمَجَلَّاتِ. Let's go to the library and read the newspaper, and we should read the newspaper and also the magazines. So لِنَذْهَبْ with sukun. You can see لِنَذْهَبْ and also وَالْنَقْرَ. The lam here is carrying sukun. وَالْنَقْرَ sufa. MashaAllah. Next we have لِيَقْرَأَ كُلُّ طَالِبٍ هَذَا الدَّرْسَ وَلِيَكْتُبُهُ. Every student should write this lesson, and they should read this lesson and write it. You can see لِيَقْرَأ and وَلْيَكْتُبْهُ. Number six, we have لِيَبْقَى كُلُّ وَاحِدٍ فِي مَكَانِهِ. Everyone should remain in his place. So the word لِيَبْقَى, you can see this carrying fatha. This is because this word ends with what? MashaAllah. This word is called naqis because it ends with harful illa, alif. That is a sick letter. That is why we remove the harful illa and becomes liyabaqa. We have discussed this previously. Number seven, we have linajlisil ana fil hadiqati. Let's sit now in the garden. Thumma nadhhab ila al masjid. Then let's move to the mosque. So we have linajlis and also thummal nadhhab. MashaAllah. Exercise number three, we have adkhil lam al-amri ala al-af'al al-atiya wadbidha bishakl. We are to introduce the lam of command into the following verbs, and also we are to record the endings of both the lam and also the verb. Number one, we have yadekhulu. What do we say? We say liyadekhul. Finish. Okay, we can say liyadekhul kullu talibin waliyakra okay, we can say liyadekhul aliyun waliyakra wayaktub. You can see, we can use it this way, or we simply put it the way the word is without making it into a sentence. The first one, you can say yadekhulu, we simply say liyadekhul. Yakulu, we say liyakul. Nanamu, linanam. MashaAllah. Next we have liyadhabu, because the nun will be removed. Liyadhabu. Next we have nakul, we say okay, fanakul here, falnakul. Next we have yansa, liyansa. Next we have nad'u, linad'u. Next we have yaqra, we have linaqra, liyaqra waliyaktub. Next we have yarqa'u wa yasjudu, we have liyaqra wa liyasjud. Next najlisu huna wa naqra al-Quran, linajlis huna wal naqra il-Quran. Yamshi linamshi, yaqulu liyakul, and yabi'u liyabi', remove the ya, and lastly yashtari liyashtari. MashaAllah. Now we have hati khamsata amthilatin lilam al-amri fi jumlatin mufida. You are to bring 5 examples for the five example sentences, complete sentences having the lam al-amr, the command lam. The first example I can say liyajlis kullu talibin wa liyaqra kutuba. Every student should sit and read their books and read the books, or and read his books. Next we have, I can say litajlis Fatimatu fi makani. Fatima should sit in her seat. Can you see? Next I can say ليجلس المسلمون في بيوتهم. The Muslims should sit in their homes. Next, I can say ليأكل علي ما وجد. Ali should eat what he finds. And I can say lastly لنذهب مع إلى الفصل. Let's go to the class together. These are the examples. And with this, we've come to the end of this lesson. And when next we meet, we shall complete the lesson by bringing the other rules and discussing them also. At this juncture, we say Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Make sure you like, share with your friends, and drop a comment in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel to get frequent updates. And don't forget to hit on the join button below in order to get our membership for members only perks. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum